Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to The Disturbing World of Body Modifications by Tav, and I've reacted to this channel a few times, but I was going to watch this video yesterday night before I fell asleep, and I thought after like 40 seconds into the video, I was like, this could actually be a reaction that I could put into the YouTube, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, that's pretty much why I'm reacting to this. I don't know if anyone will care, but I feel like this is the sort of content that I've reacted to before. Plus, I like just mixing it up. I just do reactions to literally all kinds of things. But yeah, we're going to jump into this. Links are in the description to this guy's channel, obviously, if you want to check out if you enjoyed the video. And also links are there for my Patreon if you want to see some reactions to completely different things to what I post to YouTube, like films, series, music, reactions, YouTube videos that I can't post onto YouTube, just all kinds of things. But yeah, links are there in the description. But let's jump into this and see The Disturbing World of Body Modifications. I'm going to assume, well, things like piercings are body modifications, or tattoos. I don't have any of those because I don't know, I just haven't done it, to be honest. But I know there's some crazy sort of, some wild body modifications, like beyond imagination. Like people will turn themselves into. But there was one. There's a Barbie girl one, I think, or there's this woman who like had her ribs taken out to. And she wears a corset all the time, and she had like 3 of her ribs taken out, or 3 from each side, or 2 from each side, or something like that, to make it like her body go in, like curved so much, and then back out. Some weird ones, but hey, we're gonna check this out and see what some people get up to.
The average person has 2 piercings. Well, 2.1 if you want to be statistical. This is technically a body modification, but what about extreme body modifications? I'm talking about removal of fingers, eye tattoos, teeth sharpening, horns, and so much more. Today, we'll be
Removal of fingers? I'm not here to judge now, but what?
talking about the disturbing world of body modifications, and specific people who one could argue took things a bit too far. Also, this video is in no way shaming anyone on the list. You have your right to do whatever you want with your body. This video is just covering some shocking body mods. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Like I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about disturbing body modifications, specifically the people. Also, I have a song coming out March 10th featuring Funeral. If you want to tune into that, it'll be on the second channel and on Spotify and Apple Music, all of that. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get a lot more followers on Instagram. I posted a really cool picture of me. There it is. So if you want to go leave a like on it, make sure to go follow me on Instagram. Oh yeah, and by the way, I uploaded last week. I uploaded a Lizard Squad video. So if you want to go check that out after this, make sure to go check it out. Anyway, let's get started with the video. Anthony Loffredo. Anthony calls himself the Black Alien, although he's a white man.
Wait, let me go back. Has he got rid of his nose or something? Oh my god. What? Wait, is he missing fingers?
Oh, he's a white man. To be fair, he's
But I mean, wait, so this was him before. He looks like I guess a pretty decent looking guy. So it's not like he's, I don't know, maybe this is just something they wanted then, because I guess I can understand it from any perspective, but people who don't like how they look, I guess anyone can not like how they look, to be fair, but I don't know, that's just weird. It's not like you've got anything like that look I could sort of imagine wanting changing. So the fact that you've completely changed it, this is the same person? Wait, this, I'm so lost for words, to be honest.
white man. To be fair, he's
What the wait, you can dye your teeth? Your eye? Oh my god.
tattooed from head to toe, including the white areas of his eyes. He's had surgeries, tattoos, and other procedures done on him to gain self-confidence. He even told LAD Bible that it makes him feel more like himself. He's named his transformation the quote, Black Alien Project.
Does he not have ears anymore? Oh my days.
Black Alien Project. So what has he done to his body so far? Well, within a period of 9 years, he's split his tongue, gotten rid of his ears, nostrils, fingers to get that look of a claw, upper lip, and just recently he wanted to amputate his leg. He's also sharpened his teeth and dyed them purple, in addition to changing the color of his eyes several times.
What?
According to him, all these body modifications are getting him closer to his quote, Black Alien end goal. He's actually complained that restaurants are discriminating against him by refusing refusing to serve him. Apparently he's just too scary with all the tattoos that it makes people nervous. I mean, I think that's something you go into once you want to become a black alien. You should probably think about how the public's gonna react.
Yeah.
He thinks of himself as a quote normal guy, maybe because he loves animals and reading, taking mirror selfies, getting regular workouts at the gym, and smoking occasionally. Loffredo was born in
You know, I gotta respect, because like, obviously you look like this, right? But you're still going around your daily life as if nothing. The self-confidence is unreal, because I could not do that, man. I don't know how you could do that. Like, you see these things, right? These bumpy things. What are they? Imagine how uncomfortable it is to sleep. Oh, it's wild, man. It's wild.
in 1988, making him 34 years old now, and he's also from France. Little is known about Loffredo's family background other than the fact that he lives with his mom. It seems he's still single. Fun fact, his nose was removed in Spain because France has apparently banned this procedure. He got his fingers chopped off in Mexico in 2021, and he plans on getting surgeries on the back of his head in addition to the leg amputation. But what about work? It's reported that he worked for 1 year as a security guard before he moved on to transforming his body. I actually think it would be better for him to be security guard now. It'd be like the final boss security guard. They gotta bring him out when scallywags are causing a scene. Bruh. Anyway, let's head on to the next one. Nadine
That's
Anderson.
number one.
The daddy's girl from Dundee, Scotland, started getting tattoos as soon as she hit 18 years old and started her famous face blackout work at 21. Other than her face scarification, she split her tongue, which actually had to be done in Germany due to laws prohibiting the procedure in the UK. She also cut off the top of her ear cartilage. In her interview with Hobo Jack, Nadine says her face black work was made feminine specifically for her, and it's a big fuck you to the flowers and heart tattoos. What was her inspiration? She saw her father's fully tatted sleeves growing up, which she says were impressive. She told the US Daily that her father's tattoos inspired her Pinterest boards and other sites where she saved what she wanted to look like when she turned 18. A look at her Instagram page shows the extent of her tattoos, having 90% of her body covered in 2020. There's also no hint to her family life online, other than her mention of her dad's influence and her journey. Is she looking?
You see tattoos like this, right? It's literally just a full sleeve, but it's your whole body. That I'm so confused. Why? That's so weird. You like I'm like tattoos. This looks interesting, right? But like, it's your whole body. Like, there's no like. You see here, there's like different types of, I don't know, just words or just things here and there. Like, you can see it's like a sort of style. This is just all one color. I mean, I can't be saying anything, but it's just, I don't know.
There's also no hint to her family life online, other than her mention of her dad's influence and her journey. Is she looking to add more ink? Yeah, definitely. She told the New York Post in 2020 that she was looking to add more ink under her right eye. She recalls that the tattoo on her growing area was the most painful and difficult to manage, as she had to use makeshift diapers for a week. How about her scarifications? Nadine says healing them was quick but brutal, especially since she had to constantly fly in and out of Europe while bandaged up. She described the healing as a whitey affair, saying that she had to pour citric acid in the wounds to settle the scars. She's a full-time employed health assistant, so her tattoos don't affect her employability or ability to make money. She also recently joined the Woodstock Models, a career she never imagined herself in. According to her, modeling her tattoos shows the world what other people didn't have the balls to achieve.
Fair
Amber
enough.
Luke. Amber Luke has 90% of her body tatted with over 600 tattoos. She's famous for her blue inked eyeballs,
How bad is ink for your eyes? I mean, that sounds probably like a really stupid question, but that can't be good for your eyes, man. Just completely changing the color. Oh, imagine the pain.
procedure that risked her going permanently blind as she couldn't see proper her blue inked eyeballs. A procedure that risked her going permanently blind as she couldn't see properly 3 weeks after the procedure. The 29-year-old Australian from South Wales has a split tongue and has
Imagine how painful it is to split your tongue as well, man. What?
extended earlobes that appear pointy from the silicone she had inserted. She explains that she battled body image issues while growing up, but her mother has always been by her side. The Instagram model shares her body modifications on her Instagram page. Interestingly enough, she was accused of narcotics supply in 2020, which captured global attention on her, but her tattoos eventually made her an internet star. She later got parole from her accusations in May of 2021, and in an interview with YouTuber Putra MG, she confirmed plans to either laser or black out her skin once she runs out of space, saying that she loves the black artwork.
And what happens if you ever like finish your whole body with all the tattoos?
I'm gonna eventually, I haven't decided whether I'm gonna laser it off or black it out yet.
No shit. Oh my god. Blacking
Probably
it out.
blacking out because I love blackout work.
Amber is also on OnlyFans, which she says has been the most lucrative venture for her.
She probably gets a lot of money. I reckon that's a big niche, to be honest.
In comparison to her former topless waitress job, her family's pretty unknown, but she says her mom has always been right by her side, especially during the trial. Ethan Bramble, the Instagram celebrity from Gold Coast, Australia, has
Australia again. What's happening in Aussie, man?
proclaimed himself as the world's most modified youth. Ethan has confessed to almost choking to death during his tongue-splitting procedure and almost got blind from inking his eyeballs. Born on September 23rd, 1996, the internet celebrity with a following of over 200,000 on Instagram attended Irrawang High School in Raymond. Celebrity with a
The hell, that is so creepy. You got a face it. God damn, that looks. This tattoo is wild. It looks so real.
following of over 200,000 on Instagram, attended Irrawang High School in Raymond Terrace. He dated his high school sweetheart Belfry, I'm not gonna pronounce that, from 2013 and proposed to her in 2017. No news of their breakup was shared, but as of 2019, when he was interviewed by Truly, he was dating another person named Jade Rendazzo, who he said loves his tattoos. She is, however, adamant about him not adding any more face tats, saying she'd rather have him add tattoos anywhere else on his body, but they gotta be appealing to her. Healing his split tongue was the most difficult as it was painful, and he couldn't eat or drink water for days. He also has a slit below his lower lip, punches on his nose, and half of his ears cut off. Now he's experimenting with silicone under his skin, and he says he'll venture into it after his skin is fully covered in tattoos. He's also a father. He says he loves traveling and has already been to the United States and several countries in Europe like
Why? Why do you want that? A tattoo's fine. Do what you gotta do. Why do you wanna have spikes in your hand?
Sweden. For the case of Ethan Bramble, he actually regrets getting a lot of his body modifications. So once he had his daughter, he realized that he had to be a more mature person. So
Fair
things
enough.
like picking her up from school came into his mind, and then anxiety struck because he's not only affecting his life anymore, now he's affecting his daughter's life. And he also says that a reason for the regret is just having a lot of anxiety. I mean, no matter what, you're going to be the center of attention. So he's actually on his journey of getting his face tattoos lasered off.
Fair enough, but isn't that gonna scar? And also, imagine the pain. Oh my god, you're fucking getting. Oh, mate.
Seem to be going honestly like pretty well. So yeah, best of luck to him.
Fair enough.
The Fetish Barbie. The 27-year-old
Is this the one who done the corset thing? Maybe not.
Austrian woman confessed her obsession with appearing plastic. She grew up drawn to the goth scene that then pushed her to the fetish scene. She started getting lip fillers at 18, which she kept going back for every 3 months, developing an addiction. Barbie has since had several surgeries and fillers done. She's currently getting
Thing is, she'd probably be pretty if her lips weren't that big. Like, there's a. The lips are just like. They're gonna explode. I mean, they're not. I guess they've just got to the point now where if she doesn't have fillers, they're just gonna sag. But they're just so. God damn.
getting her
man.
face Botox regularly refreshed. She's addicted to looking plastic, which has gathered her a following on Instagram with over 20,000 followers and creating an OnlyFans page. She tells people
Bro, I bet people there's a fetish for just lips this big. There's probably so many guys that just love
that
it.
judge her to mind their business and to let her live.
What? Yeah, you know what? Do what you gotta do, but still, I'm gonna have my opinion, and that is wild.
She's currently dating her boyfriend Daniel, who says he immediately wanted to meet her the first time he saw her picture. She told Truly that she's never gonna stop getting surgeries unless it's necessary. She claims she's obsessed and not addicted. She's looking to get her lips bigger and maybe get a larger boob size. Her
Bigger
boyfriend, however, is
lips.
actually worried about her getting more fillers, which he says larger boob size. Her boyfriend, however, is actually worried about her getting more fillers, which he says aren't necessary since they're gonna erase her facial emotions, and he needs to see her emotions when he's talking to her because he's gonna have no idea if she's arguing with him, being sarcastic, or being serious. Fetish Barbie is a self-proclaimed disciplinarian of men who says she offers no mercy to men and shows them how to be disciplined and treat women better. According to her, her followers, which are mostly men, shower her with expensive gifts. Other than Daniel, little is known about her family life. It's kind of funny that your boyfriend complains, stop getting surgeries. I want to see your reactions to the things I say. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna assume we're like halfway through the video, so that means you guys have been seeing my little character on the screen. I really hope you guys like it, because I want to keep doing that. I think it's just a lot easier than my face being on camera. For this video, I'm doing both, but sometime in the future, I think I'm gonna mainly be doing my character on the screen, just to keep the channel refreshing. I know y'all like seeing my face, but I think eventually I'm gonna switch over to my little character. But that doesn't mean face cam videos will stop. Just wanted to make that clear. Also, since I'm talking right now, make sure to shop at earldoesn'texist.com. The video game drop came out, and we have a lot of shirts focused on video games. So please make sure to go check out the website. You don't have to buy anything, but it would be awesome if you could just click that link and check out the website. Anyway, let's head on to the next one. Araylyn Smith grew up in Texas with a very supportive Christian family. She recalls having a happy childhood with her parents being very involved. She told Soft White Underbelly that she graduated high school in 2017, then moved in with her dad in Houston, but never wanted to attend college.
Oh my god. That's the same person? What the fuck?
Her dad insisted that she needed a college education and even paid for her nursing school fees for a semester. She apparently only attended 1 week of college and then already wanted out. She dropped out after that week and hid the fact that she dropped out from her dad.
Wait, you can get jewels on your teeth? I know you can get like, well, I don't know how to call this, but like gems and stuff on your teeth. Oh god.
For the whole semester. After dropping out, she was involved with a man who abused her and made her feel worthless. He dictated every aspect of her life.
Wait, was that eye color changing?
Out, she was involved with a man who abused her and made her feel worthless. He dictated every aspect of her life, including what she would look like in public. After leaving that toxic relationship, she started getting face tats that her ex-boyfriend wouldn't let her due to wanting to control her. She says her tattoos are a sign of freedom to do whatever she wants with her skin and a retaliation to her ex. She recently informed the No Jumper podcast that she started getting tattoos at 16 years old while being an apprentice at a tattoo parlor where she was groomed into sexual monetization. On that same podcast, she also confirms to having sex with more than 600 men, which was a big topic of discussion when talking about her.
Did you do it was there a hidden agenda to it, or did you do it just because you just felt like fucking?
Monetary gain.
Monetary gain.
Oh, so you were banging for money?
Well, yeah, but let's say I have been sexually interactive or whatever since I was 11.
And how old are you now?
I just turned 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
12 years in these streets.
Yes, but 16 is when I started monetary gaining.
Some people refer to her as a demon due to her tattoos and body mods, but she's really softer than she looks. She's also on OnlyFans. A lot of these girls end up
They know how to make their money. It's just a niche, I guess. A very small, a big market, but a small group of people that do it.
on OnlyFans, and that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, if you're gonna spend that much money on body modifications, it makes sense to get your money back through OnlyFans. She recently had her eyes tattooed and split her tongue, which she shared the healing journey to on her YouTube channel. She has a full arm sleeve and iconic butterfly tattoos, which she plans to push further and have butterfly silicone implants. Most of her tattoos are butterflies, an insect that she says fascinates her due to the ugly and delicate stages of development. She's also a professional stripper, which she says funds her livelihood. She also explains that she can go through a bottle of foundation just to cover up her tattoos whenever she's going to a location that would be inappropriate to be seen like that. She's still close with her father, who she says she loves, and her mother, who is currently in a wheelchair after years of drug and alcohol use. Her OnlyFans is her biggest earner, giving her an average of 50,000 USD monthly. Now we know why they go to OnlyFans.
Money.
That is fucking crazy money. Jesus Christ. 50,000 monthly. What if I get tatted up and then I make my OnlyFans? I'm leaving YouTube. Full-time OnlyFans model. Tuv. At left-handed_granny. The Indiana-based TikTok star and mother of one has over
What's happening? I'm so confused.
29
She's got a chandelier on her face. Wait, what?
piercings aside from tattoos and diamond grills that she flaunts on her page. Of the 29 piercings, 20 are on her face, 1 in her tongue, 2 on her nipples, a frenulum, and belly button ones. The piercings are so many that she keeps forgetting the number of piercings on her ears. She has over 200,000 followers on TikTok, and her videos get millions of views, with a lot of viewers asking about her piercings and tattoo procedures. She's looking to get a mandible piercing, but hasn't found an advanced piercer in Indiana. She engages with her TikTok fans on lives when getting her procedures, and she also updates them on the healing processes as well. Her fans also get curious about her eating, which she proudly shows in several TikTok videos. She's also a grandmother and recently shared her granddaughter in a video that surprised many people.
She's a grandma? What?
and recently shared her granddaughter in a video that surprised many people because she doesn't look old enough to be a grandmother. Left-handed Granny doesn't shy away from telling off her haters, stating that she loves how she looks with her piercings on. Aside from her tattoos and piercings, she also showcases a beautiful wig collection. Victor Hugo and Gabriela Peralta. The couple won a Guinness World Record title for the married couple with most body modifications in 2014. Their combined modifications were a record of 84, but have since increased to over 98. Their modifications include a collective of 50 piercings, 8 microdermal modifications, 14 body implants, 1 forked tongue, 2 ear bolts, 4 ear expanders, and 5 dental implants. The couple have been married for 14 years, having met in Argentina over 24 years ago. Victor is originally from Uruguay and Gabriela from Argentina, where they met in Buenos Aires at a motorcycle event. Their dedication towards each other and the art has empowered them and helped them get through each body modification process. Gabriela says Victor's forehead implants are her favorite and made her want to get some. Victor also says that his most painful modification was the tongue pigmentation, and Gabriela's most painful were her 3 scarifications. Tiamat Legion Medusa. Tiamat Legion Medusa, born Richard Hernandez, is 61 years old, from Texas, and has over years covered themselves in tattoos and piercings. The ex-banker has self-proclaimed to be genderless in a bid to be the world's first genderless dragon. As a child, they underwent abuse from their stepfather and was eventually abandoned by their mother, who could not accommodate for them because their new husband prohibited it. A stranger took them in and continued the abuse pattern, which founded their desires to disassociate from humanity. At 40 years old, they were a successful vice president of a finance firm and already had 79 piercings, some that they had to take out or put back in whenever they went to work. After being diagnosed with HIV, they eventually quit the finance career to pursue the genderless dragon dream. Their online persona is Dragon Lady Medusa, and they are
Oh my. What the fuck? Reminds me of the the Secretary from Monsters Inc. Wait, let me just get it up. Monsters Inc. Secretary. She says something. She's got an iconic part in the film. No, not Monster. Monsters Inc. Is that being rude? Where is it? There. I see it. I'm not gonna lie.
already have a split tongue and ears removed. Some more bizarre modifications are the $80,000 horn implants that completely transform their appearance. Their relationship with their now adult son is a little bit sad, as the son doesn't understand the makeover, which sadly...
I'm not gonna lie, if I was a son, I'd probably be the same. You can do what you're gonna do, but I can see the son's perspective.
led him to reject his father. Medusa claims that they post their modifications and life online for their son to see and maybe accept their life choices. They've actually undergone more than 20 surgeries in an attempt to become a reptile.
What? See, I can see the son's perspective because you've grown up with someone and then it's just like this complete difference, and it's just like, wow, this is a big thing to understand.
Tobias Mueller and Lena Marie Duh. Tobias Mueller and Lena Marie Duh's love story grew from their love for body modification. They have a combination of 360 tattoos and 54 piercings.
I guess it's quite nice when you got a partner who's the exact same sort of style, because I guess it just makes you feel even better about yourself, right? If it's on your own, then fine, it's fair enough as well. But when you got a partner that's the same, it just makes it even better for you, you know? You can bond over something.
Mueller has over 300 tattoos and gets the most attention. He has a split tongue, 4 subdermal silicone implants, an implanted magnet and chip, and a permanent branding. The couple regularly get made fun of on the internet for their extreme tattoos, but tell their haters they're too in love to care. Lena is a tattoo artist who has inked Tobias' skin, so he hasn't paid for his tattoos since he met her. She's done over 230 tattoos on him in the last 5 years, which he says has brought them together more. While telling their love story to the New York Post, Tobias says he approached Lena in her Instagram messages and they quickly connected. Lena admits that she finds him extremely attractive with his body modifications. Good for them.
Fair
Good for them. I mean, if you're gonna get made fun of, at least you got your partner with you, right? Am I right, guys? You don't want to get made fun of alone. I mean,
Fair enough. Shooting a shot. Honestly, for some of these body mods, I can't see why someone would go through something like that. Although split tongues seem to be... Yes, split tongues just seem like everyone... not everyone has them, but anyone who has like a... I've never seen someone with a split tongue, to be fair. But it seems like one of the most common body mods that people have. This is body dysmorphia on a whole other level. I have 10 piercings, including stretched ears, and I love them all. Getting tattoos and piercings is okay, but removing organs, yeah. removing organs is wild. But it didn't really go into like the ones that I mentioned. Like there's the woman that she removed like her ribs and stuff, and it's just like, what? But hey, gotta do what you gotta do. I'm all for artistic expression, but you have to be responsible for the artistic choices you make. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they can really blame anyone for being creeped out for seeing something like that. Especially like there's some that stick out more than the others. Like the first one, for example, like he cannot be shocked that people are scared. Mate, this is what you see this thing in your nightmares, and he's happy, fair enough, but you can't be angry at people for being scared or whatever, being rejected from restaurants, you know. But yeah, this is an interesting watch from someone who's had no body mods at all to seeing this. It's interesting, but I'm sure there's some people watching this video that have, I don't know, you probably just got a lot of tattoos or piercings and stuff, but anyone with like implants in terms of like these things in your head, I don't know, like silicone implants and stuff, like god damn, or cutting your ears off or cutting your lips off or your nose or your tongue. Oh god, let me know in the comments if you have and how it makes you feel. But maybe that's, I don't know if anyone will, but yeah, maybe this sort of reaction will attract people that do. So you know what, maybe they will, but if they are, they're probably not watching now. But yeah, anyway, this is this reaction. Hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.